What's up? I'm Saul Guy, and this is For Real Liberia. M.I.A., one of the freshest artists to come out of the UK in years. She's got dope lyrics and rebel roots. So when I asked her to roll with me to post-war Liberia to meet Kimmy Weeks, she was down. Kimmy survived the war at 10, started his first NGO at 14, and at 17 was one of the most wanted men in Liberia. He's dedicated his entire life to helping children. My man's unstoppable. This is For Real. After almost 2 days of travel, we arrive in Monrovia, Liberia's capital city. How you doing, brother? Nice to see you. It was good, man. It was good. Kimmy, this is M.I.A. Welcome. Kimmy and M.I.A. have similar backgrounds. They're both children of war. M.I.A. from Sri Lanka, where conflict has continued for over 2 decades. Kimmy from Liberia, where war raged for 14 years. Kimmy's personal history inspired a lifelong dedication to helping war-affected children.
M.I.A. Monrovia. So we're going to the town center now?
We're going to the city center. Peace only came to Liberia in 2003. In a country of only 3 million, the war killed over 250,000 people and displaced almost 800,000.
Liberia's just survived what's believed to be one of the most brutal civil wars in Africa. Thousands of people were killed, women were raped, houses were burned, the entire infrastructure destroyed. There's no electricity, not yet.
Where?
Anywhere.
What do you mean, anywhere?
Well, our hotel has a generator.
Okay.
But the city has no power whatsoever.
But there are hopeful signs of recovery. Africa's first female president, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, was elected in 2005.
You know, with the whole Liberian rebuilding process, it's not about bringing in, skyscrapers and super highways. It's just at a very, very basic. Doctors in the hospitals, teachers in schools.
Oh yeah, dude, happy birthday.
Thank you.
My bad, man, I'm sorry.
You guys came on the right day.
Happy birthday, man.
We've arrived on Kimmy's birthday. He's only 25 today, but he's been a child rights activist since he was 10 years old. When Liberia's war first broke out, Kimmy was forced into a refugee camp where he almost died of hunger and disease.
There was a point where someone had declared that I had died. They had wrapped me up and thrown me on a heap of bodies. It was from that point that I had said to myself, there is no reason children should be living in these conditions, and I said I would dedicate my entire life to making sure that no child went without food or water or medicine. I didn't know how. I was 10 at this point.
His most recent project, Youth Action International, focuses on the needs of children affected by war. We're here to check out his work.
I think this period is a really exciting time to see Liberia in, to say, look, they had a war and they stopped, and it's possible to fill in bullet holes and get people back in school. It's possible to rebuild a country.
First meal, Liberia.
Chicken, fish, meat, everything in the pot at the same time.
While we're eating, Kimmy springs a surprise on us.
We're about to go meet the president of Liberia. It's true.
The first female president
Head of state.
The whole of Africa.
We head to the hotel to change, but none of us have packed the proper gear, except Kimmy.
I have nothing decent.
We weren't really prepared for this. So how is it that you can link it that we can go see the president? So with that, you got it like that, Kimmy?
We've got contacts with every government agent.
Kimmy wasn't as popular with former president and notorious warlord Charles Taylor. At 17, he published a report that Taylor was using child soldiers in his army. He was forced to flee for his life and was granted political asylum in the U.S.
Okay.
Finally able to return home, Kimmy splits his time between the U.S. and Africa.
We've had a meeting with the president. She's been waiting for 15 minutes. Thank you.
Dress code. Dress code.
Okay, there's a dress code to go to the president's office. I've got sneakers and shorts on.
It's a dress code violation. Look at that. Chucks. Wearing Chucks to the president's office.
Is it my sneakers and the shorts?
I think it's the legs.
It's embarrassing. I didn't know that we were going to meet the president. But basically, yeah, you have to wear, like, there's a dress code. Meanwhile, the cars broke down.
Basically, Maya's got about 15 minutes to try and get some presidential gear.
Do you think we're going to make it? Is it worth it? By the time we go there, and then if we still can't get in. This is like a crash course in Liberian fashion. No electricity in the shop.
No.
I can't see anything. I like this, but I need the bottoms to
What
this.
one?
There's no mirror, huh? With the hearts, no? Mm-hmm. All right, is there somewhere where I can put it on? Where do I get changed? Oh my God. I definitely think there needs to be a thing like this. Wait, I need a belt. I want a belt. I was inappropriately dressed for a female, so I got kicked out of the president's palace, which was really important for me because I needed to be told. So I had to turn up basically looking like my mum going to church. Oh my God. I swear I needed a belt.
More appropriately dressed were ushered in to meet President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you. Good to see you again.
It's not often that one finds a young person like you who dedicates himself to helping young children. It's exceptional. You've helped me carry out my campaign promise to make the children smile again.
Thank you. It's an honor. Thank you very much.
Our visit is short, but it's clear that Kimmy is a rising star. After the visit, we celebrate Kimmy's birthday. Tomorrow, we tour some of his projects, meet some of the children he's helping, and come face to face with the very basic needs he's trying to meet.
Crazy that you'd steal a roof off a school.
After going halfway across the world, arriving safely in Liberia, and getting a chance to meet with the first female president in Africa, we're eager to check out Kimmy's work.
There were 20,000 child soldiers fighting in Liberia. These children were bearing witness to everything. The children saw rapes, they saw killings, they participated in them. There were some children I've talked to who had to kill someone in their family. They were forced to do cocaine mixed with gunpowder. What that generation experienced, if we don't try to start unraveling it now, it'll come back to haunt the country very, very soon.
Kimmy's organization, Youth Action International, is part of the healing process. They're reconstructing schools and orphanages, providing scholarships, and building the first playgrounds in the country. Yo, it's morning in Monrovia. Streets is already bustling. We're about to head out with Kimmy and his crew to check out a school that they work with.
All right, school time.
As we head through the city on our way to check out the school, signs of recovery are everywhere, literally.
We're going to Becky Primary School. We decided to help them build a new school because they're one of the only schools in the area. So they've got tons of students and it's really, really cramped.
Oh my God.
We meet the principal and he invites us to take a look around.
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Because of the population.
How did they manage? I mean, I'm like standing here for like a few seconds in the sun.
Just 2 weeks ago, we had a workshop and we suspended classes for that time. By the time we could come back, our roof was going on.
Yeah, that's crazy that you'd steal a roof of a school.
The tarp, yeah.
That's quite crazy. Fine, thank you. How are you? Good. You can all sit down.
The school's got 600 kids crammed into 6 rooms. No roof, no windows, limited supplies, but it's got heart.
The kids are like sweating so hard. I don't know how you can cope and concentrate or learn anything in this heat. I studied art and I was an artist for a long time before I was a singer, and it's like my favorite class, so we're gonna stay. I kind of want to sit in the back of the class.
They can't see nothing now. Look at me, I'm like a giant, like an alien up in here.
What are you guys drawing? Can you tell me? A chair. Okay.
Let's see yours.
Maya's also a visual artist, and she brought some color to add to the mix.
So we're gonna color in your chairs and make them fun, okay? That's great. Do you want to draw another one in orange?
Here.
So this is essentially what the new primary school will look like.
YAI plans to help build 5 schools in Liberia in the next 3 years. They have similar plans for orphanages and are hatching an agricultural project that will employ former child soldiers. Almost all their staff are under 25, and their shoestring budget comes from Kimmy's US speaking tours and individual donations.
Are you guys ready?
Let's go.
Wow. I think school's out for the day.
YAI's unique playground project was viewed as a low priority by other organizations, but Kimmy has insisted on the importance of play as a way of healing. This playground, the first in post-war Liberia, opened in the summer of '06.
That was a huge day. There were well over 1,000 children. And when we finally cut that ribbon and they just flooded into the playground, long queues for swings and slides, these were children who, because of the war, had never seen a swing. They had never seen a slide.
That was really fast. I'm getting on.
Everybody get a turn. Who wants to go?
You want to get on? Go on then. When there's just so much like basic things missing, the last thing you're going to think is building playgrounds for children. But I think it's important to play and interact with other kids and learn and just letting children be children.
The emotional traumas created by the war run deep.
How old were you during the war?
I was 7 years old.
Did you guys lose any family?
2,
2. Who died from you?
my uncle and my sister.
How did it happen?
She lost.
She got lost from your mom?
Yes.
Wow. How you used to manage for food?
We don't used to have any food. Besides water, we used to drink. That was all.
For how long?
6 days.
I mean, I can't even imagine. I mean, a lot of people, if they don't eat for 1 day, they'll be crying. But you went for...
Our brave inside.
You were brave.
People coming to kill you, or you will feed. So you don't want to eat.
There are children fighting during the war, right?
Yes.
What kind of message you get for some of those children who might want to go back?
I want to tell them to stop. We want to live in New Liberia.
New Liberia.
Yeah, we want to have a peace.
The playground got so worked over by the kids that in less than 2 weeks, the merry-go-round sunk. Routine maintenance is a must. We're here to pitch in.
Where's the brushes? Red, silver, gray. We don't like gray. We can make pink out of red and white.
There you go.
Who wants to help me? All right, so you're gonna start on this bar. All right, you do this whole bar.
Joseph is getting the yellow paper, me.
I think we might get this done fast. All right. I think it's important to support someone like Kimmy who understands. It's important to rebuild Liberia to kind of say, yeah, we're getting on with it. We want playgrounds, we want youth clubs, we want cinemas, we want all the things that everyone else has got. It's definitely fixable, it's solvable, whereas where I come from, it isn't yet.
While we're hooking up the playground, a cultural group keeps the vibe going.
I would like for Liberian children to have a better life, a brighter future, and I'm happy to be a part of, in a small way, of making that happen.
Tomorrow we hit the markets, throw a block party, and get some real Monrovia street flavor from the kids in the hood.
Real, for real.
Our last day in Monrovia, we decided to throw a block party and let the kids of Liberia represent.
I wanted to be able to go somewhere and let kids know that if you find a way to express yourself, it is like an instant gratification. You get fixed and you feel happy. It's like a dialogue, you know. As an artist, I always want to put real face to what I do, you know, and try and rep people like that because it's important.
We head to the market to pick up some party favors.
All right, we're at the old women's market. It's about to go down.
People all over the place. They're sticking out like sore thumbs.
Wow.
You want to go up? Let's go up the street.
Yeah, let's go up.
Let's go up.
Maybe I can find a disgusting down there.
Crazy out here.
Wow. All right, let's go now. Woo! How much is this? When we went to the market, the idea was that we were going to go and buy loads of stuff for the party and like make the kids feel really great. But when we got there, we just got mobbed. It was intense. Hi.
Hi.
Yes. How's it going?
Hey. One more.
I don't have any change for 20. How much is this? Man, this isn't like the safest or the easiest way to shop.
Time to negotiate. Probably get a better deal if I pretend I'm not here. They're arguing about it. Look at that. Which one? You talking about this one? Is it working? He's ready to go? This is your truck? We're gonna have some fun. Okay. Finally, this is our chance. We're riding VIP, Liberian style, Monrovia. Let's go. I like the wind, man. It feels nice. So, we got the wheels, we're moving. Now we gotta get the sound system. Okay, this is the end of the line, man. I hope we're here. Got the speakers, got the mixing. We're in business.
Once the sound's taken care of, we head to the jam.
I was looking at Liberia and watching the situation. All my artwork was to do with it. I was writing songs. I don't know why, but naturally, that's where my interest was.
The party gets started with a dance-off. One of Maya's new tracks inspired by Liberia is called World Town.
I want to be able to say, look, we do live in a shanty town, but we can still be fly. We constantly get told that, you know, this is what you have to aspire to be, and you have to have the bling, and I wanted to define a new hood, which is a ghetto in India is the same as a ghetto in Liberia. It's an attitude, and we want to represent the world town.
photos this week. It's crazy.
We don't want to think that we need a Hummer and 200 grand around our neck to feel like we've made it. The pendulum has to swing the other way. It's bigger than that. It's way bigger than that.
Yes, you see all the suffering. Yes, you see the statistics and you see the shortages of money and all these problems. But there's also tremendous hope. And I don't think it's blind hope. I think with ever passing days for most people, things get slightly better. It's left with us to continue to support that.
So we're out. We're going home. But I just want to say thanks. If you see the greatness in something, they will be great. And I think I see the greatness in Liberia. So I'm just optimistic. Maybe it does turn out great. You know, sometimes I jump the gun, but I think it's okay to take that chance.